the NDC will head into this weekend to have their Congress to elect national executives to add up to the 2 they have already elected. Key to watch is the position of national chairman, with incumbent Samuel Adusei for slugging it out with the party's general secretary Johnson Asedu and 2 others. There is, however, a new phase to the race, who is undoubtedly the youngest among them, former Deputy Works and Housing Minister Samuel Adusei. He says the delegate must reject what he calls the established force if he wants to win the next election. From the political desk, this is Elton Brobe's report.
Samuel Adusei comes on board as the youngest to contest the chairmanship of the party. But he says he's unfazed by the might of incumbent Ofosu Ampofo and Johnson Asedu. The former Deputy Ashanti Regional Minister, as well as Works and Housing in the second term of former President Mahama's administration, says the delegates must look beyond the established candidates because they are out of touch with the reality.
They have been in the party for a longer time, so they are well established, but their credentials have not evolved in recent times. Chairman Ofosu Ampofo has led the party in different capacities into 4 elections. He had won 1. The General Secretary has led that to 4 elections. He had won 2 and lost 2. They have led the party to lose to 2 consecutive defeats. You understand? So I'm not saying they haven't done their best. They have done their best. But I think that when you are given the opportunity to serve and you are not able to deliver, you have to step aside for fresh ideas, for fresh energy, for new dimension in the leadership, for new direction in the leadership, in order for us to change the narrative, in order for us to get a better results in the very near future.
Member of the Bantama constituency in the Ashanti region, Samuel Adusei began his politics at the early stage of his life and has risen through the ranks and file of the party from the branch to the national level. The 2-time parliamentary candidate for the NDC in the Bantama constituency also served as branch secretary, chairman, ward coordinator, and constituency executive member. He has also been a member of the party's communication department at the constituency, regional and national levels. He said he has what it takes to mobilize the youth and floating voters for electoral victory in 2024.
We could see the youthful exuberance in me. I am the youngest amongst them. If my memory serves me right, I may be the youngest person to ever contest for this position. You understand? And I represent a kind of dynamism in the leadership of the party. The dynamism that we haven't seen for a while. I think so. That is what makes me stand out amongst these men that I'm contesting for the position with. So, and is this a purposeful young man from Ashanti region, about 47 constituencies, region with the largest, highest number of constituencies. And this representation will go a long way to help our aim or our purpose of securing 30% or more in Ashanti region.
The biochemist will also host an MBA in finance and economics from the Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology, as well as an LLB from the University of London's training of party agents, as well as the rolling out of a robust election collation system will be his main priority if elected as national chairman.
When it comes to the security, it's not only macho, it's not only this kind of, the security goes beyond that. If you are providing people at various polling stations, it must be directly linked to the process. And for that matter, one aspect that we have failed to look at is the detail of security personnel to various polling stations. I realize that most of them are not well trained. It's something that I'll propose at IPAC, at any level that we have the strength to do, that we have to get time to train the security personnel that we detail them, we send them to various police stations. Because if they are well trained and any party agent raises an issue, they will understand why the party is raising an issue. At times, most of these constituency executives may not even know their right, they may not know their right, they may not know what is to insist on. So we have to make sure that they are provided with this adequate information, which under my chairmanship, I will ensure that all these things are provided.
Elton Brobe for Joy News.